Greetings, members of the Kaplan University chapter at NSCS. My name is Boomer Kelly. I am a member of the National Leadership Council, and I currently reside here in Ogden, Utah. I am over Region 6, which covers states in the Midwest to the Mid-Atlantic area. I am a third member. I've been involved in NSCS for 3 years. I got started in 2012 when I got my first letter, and like many of you, I was curious to know what NSCS was because I had never heard of it. I looked it up and got really interested in all the different kind of programs that I saw and different things. And so I ended up joining. I soon after received an email calling for officers, and I jumped on that chance. I actually, because of some things that I'd gotten busy with, I'd actually missed the first deadline for applying as an officer, but thankfully not many people had applied, so they actually did a second call, which let me be able to apply for it. And so I became our very first secretary/treasurer. Over the course of the year, I got fairly intimate with all the other positions because we had high turnover between officers, and also other officers just, not doing things. So after that, I became a co-president with another guy as we kind of figured out the presidency together. And then my third year, just this last year of 2014-2015, I was president of our chapter at Weber State. And while I was president, I decided to fill out an application and try for the NLC. I ended up making it and became one of 7 members of it. And our president, Sarah Rubalowski, is currently residing in Mississippi. And so the fun thing about the NLC is that we are students just like you. We've been involved with NSCS for a variety of different years. There's people like me that have been members for 3 years, and then so our NLC membership is our 4th year, whereas other ones have only been members for 2 years or 1 before becoming an NLC. And there's even one member she hasn't even been a member for a year. She's just barely got inducted, but she's her very first year in NSCS is going to be on the NLC. And so this kind of just shows, one, that when applying for the NLC, we don't just look for the most experience. We look for a wide variety of different things. And so for any of you that, even if you're just barely being inducted, or if you've been a member for a little while, I encourage you to look into ways of getting involved and look at just not only in your own chapter, but also on a national position with NLC, because you never know. I certainly didn't know if I was going to make it, but I'm super glad I did. And as an NLC, what we do is we, help plan initiatives throughout the year for individual chapters to participate in. And so a lot of times we try to coordinate with the national office initiatives, such as like Service Month or, programs that they have involved. And we come up with kind of like different ideas that you can do to qualify for those, as well as throughout different months, we'll come up with other ideas and other things that you guys can do. Currently, we just launched our Career Month initiative, so you can check that out on our NLC Facebook page, as well as we're promoting a hashtag challenge where we encourage individual chapters to come up with a hashtag they can use for social media wise, but also use as kind of like a little snapshot of what you're going to focus on throughout the year. Our chapter is focusing on expanding your roots and growing as an individual and in your university and within your community. And so in closing, I'm really excited to be able to be here and be able to, talk to you guys. And I hope to hear some exciting things, not only from Kaplan University, but I hope some of you members do encourage you guys can become future NLC members. And thank you, and enjoy the rest of your induction.